Hey there, survivalists. Ever wondered what booze to stash for the big apocalypse? Well, you're in luck. Today, we're counting down the top 5 alcohols you should store for bartering when doomsday hits. Remember, in a post-apocalyptic world, it's not just about surviving, it's about thriving. And what better way to thrive than with a little something to take the edge off after a hard day of battling zombies or scavenging for supplies. Now, I'm not saying you should go full-on party animal when the world's ending, but having a few bottles of the right kind of booze can be a lifesaver. And I mean that literally. The right kind of spirits can be used for everything from fire starting to first aid. Plus, in a world gone mad, a little bit of bartering power can go a long way. We'll be ranking these spirits based on their shelf life, versatility, and most importantly, their barterability in a post-apocalyptic world. So, grab your bug-out bags, double-check your survival kits, and let's get this party started. Coming in at number 5 is tequila, the fiery spirit of Mexico. This iconic drink has a rich history and a unique place in the world of spirits. Now, tequila might seem like an odd choice for a survival drink, but trust me on this one, it's not just for margaritas and shots at the bar. This agave-based spirit packs a punch, both in terms of flavor and alcohol content. It's distilled from the blue agave plant, giving it a distinct taste that can be both smooth and fiery. We're talking about a spirit that can knock your socks off, or in a pinch, start a campfire. Its high alcohol content makes it highly flammable, which can be incredibly useful in survival situations. But tequila's value goes beyond its flammability. It's not just a drink, it's a versatile tool. This potent spirit is also a powerful disinfectant, capable of cleaning wounds and sterilizing surfaces. In a world where medical supplies might be scarce, tequila can serve as a makeshift antiseptic. Remember, in a world without hospitals, a little antiseptic can be the difference between life and limb. It's a small but crucial part of any survival kit. And when it comes to bartering, tequila has a certain exotic appeal. It's not just a drink, it's a luxury item that can be traded for essential supplies. It's a taste of the good life, a reminder of celebrations past. In tough times, a little bit of normalcy can go a long way in lifting spirits. Imagine this, you're bartering for some vital supplies, maybe some medicine or ammunition. The going rate is steep, but then you pull out a bottle of tequila. The eyes of your trading partner light up. Suddenly, you're not just another survivor, you're a purveyor of fine spirits. You've got something special. This can give you an edge in negotiations, and let's not forget the morale boost. After a long day of scavenging for supplies, having a shot of tequila can be just what the doctor ordered. It can help you unwind and relax, even in the most stressful situations. Just remember, a little goes a long way. We're aiming for survival, not a fiesta. Use it wisely, and it can be one of your most valuable assets. Now, some folks might say, JR, tequila, that's a party drink. And they wouldn't be wrong. Tequila is meant to be celebrated, to be shared with friends. But in a survival situation, it takes on a whole new meaning. Think about it. Tequila is made from the heart of the agave plant, a plant that thrives in harsh, arid environments. That means it's a spirit born of resilience, of survival against the odds. And that's exactly the kind of spirit you want in your corner when the world goes sideways. Plus, tequila is surprisingly versatile. Sure, you can sip it straight, but you can also use it to make cocktails, to add flavor to your food, or even to preserve fruits and vegetables. In a world where every calorie counts, that kind of versatility is invaluable. So don't underestimate the power of tequila. It's more than just a party drink, it's a survival essential. Just remember to sip responsibly, because in a post-apocalyptic world, a hangover can be a death sentence. At number 4, we have Brandy, a spirit that screams sophistication even in the midst of chaos. Brandy, my friends, is the drink of kings and emperors. And in a post-apocalyptic world, you'll be treated like royalty with a bottle of this liquid gold. Now, Brandy might not have the raw in-your-face power of tequila, but what it lacks in brute strength, it makes up for in longevity and versatility. This is a spirit that can be enjoyed neat on the rocks or mixed into a comforting hot toddy on a cold night. But Brandy's value goes beyond its smooth taste. This spirit has a long and storied history of medicinal use. A spoonful of brandy can soothe a sore throat, warm you from the inside out, and even dull the pain of an injury fast. It has some impressive uses. In a world without doctors or hospitals, a little bit of liquid courage can go a long way. And when it comes to bartering, well, let's just say that brandy speaks for itself. It has a certain air of refinement, a touch of class that's sure to impress even the most hardened survivor. One of the great things about brandy is its ability to age gracefully over time. Unlike some spirits that peak early, brandy just keeps getting better with time, developing a depth and richness that is unparalleled. A bottle of well-aged brandy is special because, like a fine wine, it develops complex flavors and aromas that can transport you back to a simpler time, evoking memories and emotions with every sip. Now, I know what you're thinking. Who has time to think about aging spirits? You hear when you're fighting off zombies and scavenging for food, it seems like a luxury we can't afford, but that's the beauty of brandy. It requires no effort on your part. You don't have to do anything. Just let it sit and age. Just stash it away in a cool, dark place and let time work its magic, transforming it into something extraordinary. Imagine this. You're a few years into the apocalypse and you stumble upon a hidden cache of pre-doomsday brandy. It's like finding a treasure chest. You crack open a bottle and the aroma alone is enough to bring tears to your eyes. The scent is rich, inviting, and full of history. It's a taste of the past, a reminder of a time when things were good, a time when life was simpler and more joyful. And that, my friends, is priceless. It's a moment of solace in a chaotic world. In a world where hope is in short supply, a bottle of aged brandy can be a beacon of light. It's like it's symbol that even in the darkest of times, there's still beauty to be found. It reminds us of the resilience of the human spirit. So when you're stocking your bunker, don't forget the brandy. It's not just a drink, it's a piece of history. I feel it is a testament to patience and time. It might just be the thing that saves your sanity when the world goes mad, a small comfort that can make a big difference. All right, we're marooned on a desert island, the apocalypse is upon us, and you're thirsty. Water's good, but let's be honest, sometimes you need a little something stronger. That's where our next best friend comes in. Rum, a pirate's favorite for a reason. This spirit packs a punch and can be a real lifesaver in a pinch. First off, rum's got staying power, store it right, keep it out of the sun, and this hardy spirit will last longer than a cockroach after a nuclear winter. We're talking years, maybe even decades of potential bartering power in that bottle. But it's not just about longevity. Rum's got versatility written all over it. Need a quick energy boost after wrestling a crocodile for your dinner? A nip of rum's got those sugars to get you moving. Fancy a cocktail as we watch the sunset over this post-apocalyptic paradise? Rum's your mate. And let's not forget the psychological boost. I think you'll find the trading for goods in this new world can prove to be very stressful. Sometimes you need a drop of something to settle the nerves, take the edge off. Just remember, moderation's key. We're surviving, not partying. Yet. Now, let's talk trading, because in a world gone sideways, Rum is liquid gold. It's universally recognized, folks. From the beaches of the Caribbean to the bustling cities, everyone knows what that bottle represents. And that means bargaining power. Need some seeds for your victory garden? Rum. Want a guard dog to keep the raiders away? Rum. Desperate for someone to finally explain what a Bitcoin is? Double rum. But here's the real kicker. In a world without rules, your rum's value is whatever you decide it is. Supply and demand, my friends. Hold on to that bottle, let the desperation build, and watch your bartering power skyrocket. Remember, folks, survival's not just about staying alive. It's about thriving, about building a new world from the ashes of the old. And with a little bit of luck and a whole lot of rum, we're going to do just that. All right, we're down to the top two. And trust me, these next picks are in a league of their own. They aren't just about survival, they're about thriving in the face of adversity. Coming in at a strong number 2, it's whiskey. This isn't just any drink, it's a symbol of resilience and endurance. Now, whiskey is more than just a drink, it's a survivor's asset. It's a testament to human ingenuity and the art of distillation. Picture this. The world's gone sideways, your stash of beans and bullets is dwindling, but tucked away safely is a bottle of this liquid gold. It's a beacon of hope in a world gone dark. Whiskey, unlike your average spirit, has this amazing ability to actually get better with age. It's like a fine wine, but with a rugged edge. That's right, as long as you store it properly, away from sunlight and heat, that bottle of whiskey isn't just a drink, it's an investment in your future sanity and well-being. It's like having a bartering chip that literally matures over time. Imagine trading a well-aged bottle for essential supplies when times get tough. Now, I've been in some tight spots, had to do all kinds of things to survive, but trust me, a sip of whiskey in a crisis, that's a game changer. That's not survival, that's luxury. It's a moment of reprieve, a taste of normalcy in an otherwise chaotic world. It's about keeping morale up, remembering the good times, even when the world's gone mad. A shared toast can bring people together, even in the darkest of times. And believe me, a little sip of this can go a long way in keeping spirits high when things are looking bleak. It's a small comfort that can make a big difference. Plus, let's not forget the practical side of things. Whiskey isn't just for drinking. It has multiple uses in a survival scenario. Whiskey packs a punch when it comes to alcohol content. This high alcohol content makes it incredibly versatile. Need to disinfect a wound? Whiskey. It's a quick and effective solution when medical supplies are scarce. Need to sterilize a blade? Whiskey. It's like having a portable first aid kit in a bottle. It's like the multi-tool of the post-apocalyptic world, versatile, valuable, and vital for both survival and sanity. Now, I know what you're thinking, JR, isn't whiskey a bit of a luxury in a survival situation? And you're right, it is, but that's exactly what makes it so valuable for bartering. In a world gone wrong, people crave comfort, they crave familiarity. Whiskey, with its rich history and cultural significance, offers that sense of comfort. It's a reminder of a time before things went south, a symbol of celebration and good times. And in a world starved for those things, whiskey becomes more than just a drink. It becomes a beacon of hope, a taste of normalcy. And let's not forget the sheer versatility of this spirit. You can sip it neat, savor it on the rocks, or even use it to make some powerful cocktails. Imagine bartering for some fresh fruit, then mixing up a round of whiskey cocktails to boost morale at your makeshift camp. It's about adapting, improvising, and making the best of a bad situation. So when you're stocking your doomsday bunker, don't underestimate the power of a good bottle of whiskey. It's a survival essential, a bartering tool, and a reminder that even in the darkest of times, a little bit of comfort can go a long way. All right, we've battled our way through some tough contenders, but there can only be one champion. And the top spot for the ultimate doomsday bartering alcohol goes to my favorite, drumroll please, vodka. That's right, this clear, unassuming spirit is a true survivor's best friend. Why vodka, you ask? Well, for starters, this stuff has a shelf life that would make a Twinkie jealous. Seriously, store it properly, away from light and heat, and vodka can last practically forever. It doesn't spoil, it doesn't lose its potency, it just sits there, patiently waiting for the end of the world. But vodka's longevity is just the tip of the iceberg. This spirit is the chameleon of the alcohol world. It can be enjoyed neat, sure, but its real strength lies in its versatility. Vodka blends seamlessly into countless cocktails, making it a valuable commodity for bartering and trading. Imagine this, you're in a post-apocalyptic wasteland, desperate for supplies. You stumble upon a group of survivors who are willing to trade. You pull out your stash of vodka, and suddenly, you're not just a survivor. You're a bartender, a mixologist, a purveyor of good times in a world gone mad. Now, I know what you're thinking, JR. You're always talking about practicality. Can vodka really cut it in a survival situation? You bet it can. Vodka's high alcohol content makes it a lifesaver, literally. Need to disinfect a wound? Use vodka. Sterilize a blade? Use vodka. Create a fire-starting solution? Once again, vodka. I've used vodka on countless times to clean wounds, sterilize equipment, even as a makeshift antiseptic. Trust me, if you're in a pinch, this stuff can be the difference between a minor scrape and a life-threatening infection. And let's not forget the bartering power of this versatile spirit. Vodka is universally recognized and valued, making it a valuable currency in a post-apocalyptic world. It's a common language in a world of chaos, a symbol of celebration and camaraderie that can bridge cultural divides and forge alliances. So when the world goes to hell in a handbasket, make sure you've got a good supply of vodka stashed away. It's the ultimate survival spirit, a versatile tool, and a valuable commodity that will make you the envy of every post-apocalyptic bartering circle. Remember, in a world without rules, vodka is king. And there you have it. The top 5 alcohols to stash for doomsday bartering. From the fiery kick of tequila to the smooth versatility of vodka, these spirits offer a potent combination of survival practicality, bartering power, and good old-fashioned comfort in a world gone wild. Remember, these rankings are just a guide and your personal preferences might vary. But the most important takeaway, be prepared. Think ahead. Since we're talking about thinking ahead, you're going to need food. And the best place to get that is over at survivalcavefood.com. We've got a wide variety of canned meats and chef-inspired gourmet meals. If you enjoy this video and got some value out of it, don't forget to subscribe, and give me your comments below. What items have you found that you feel would be good for bartering? I would love to know your opinion. And always, always drink responsibly. Because in a survival situation, the last thing you need is to be impaired when danger comes knocking. So stock your bunkers, hone your bartering skills, and until next time, stay safe and keep those spirits high.